It's wrong to cheat, to lie, to rob and murder. These things are evil and we know it. It's good and right to be kind, to love, to show mercy and compassion. But why are these things right? And why is it wrong to mistreat others? Let's look at a story that answers these questions. A story that happened here, on the banks of the Nile River among the reeds, nearly 3,500 years ago.
Let's roll back the clock almost 4,000 years to the time of Joseph. A famine troubled people all over the world. Everywhere you went in the land, people were going hungry. But God saved the world through a man named Joseph. Because of Joseph's leadership, Egypt prospered. Joseph's family came to live with him in Egypt, in a place called Goshen, which is today known as Tel al-Daba. It's a beautiful and green land, and the Bible says that Joseph's family grew in number. But as the years passed, Egypt forgot Joseph. Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, placed heavy burdens on Joseph's family, the children of Israel. In Exodus chapter 1, we read about Pharaoh's plan for the Hebrew people. It says, "Therefore they set taskmasters over them to afflict them with heavy burdens. They built for Pharaoh store cities, Pithom and Ramses. But the more they were oppressed, the more they multiplied, and the more they spread abroad. And the Egyptians were in dread of the people of Israel." Egypt wanted to weaken the Hebrew people, but God made them stronger and stronger. Pharaoh was afraid the Hebrews would rise up to fight against Egypt, so he ordered that any boys born to the Hebrew women should be killed. Can you imagine the good news of a baby on the way, but then the fear for that baby's life? However, there were some who would not obey Pharaoh. Shiphrah and Puah, two Hebrew midwives who helped whenever a woman was giving birth, they feared God and did not hurt the children. So then Pharaoh told all the Egyptians to kill the Hebrew baby boys. When one couple, Amram and Jochebed, had a baby boy, the Bible says they saw that he was beautiful, and they had great faith. Despite the order from Pharaoh, they respected the gift God had given them. When he was born, his parents didn't know their little baby would grow up and be a great leader of God's people. So what did his parents do? They hid him in the reeds on the Nile River, in a basket to protect him. Then something extraordinary happened. When the daughter of Pharaoh found him, she adopted him and brought him into the palace and named him Moses.
What an amazing story of faith and respect for life. Whether it's an unborn baby or someone who is older, maybe at the end of their life, all people are made in God's image. All people should be treated with care because all people reflect something of our Creator. Just like Moses, all babies and all people are beautifully and wonderfully made in God's image. There's no better reason to treat everyone with kindness. The way we treat others says a lot about what we think of the one who made us.